honestly likely. You told me to be more truth as I cannot be. You told me to be smart, you're promising I'm free. You told me to be strong and belong, alarm me, that otherwise my life won't be long or lively. Do some when I'm gone, they don't despise me. You told me don't be wrong, forgotten that I'm me. Become something that I'm not, crushed between the four walls, ceiling and the floorboards. I can walk nor see forwards. When I talk, my speech more door. Scrambled thoughts that need order. Not in reach, they lost in deep waters. Drawn on sleep, exhaust my zeal harder. Caught in grief, I've honestly authored. I don't wanna swim no more, I wanna fly. Looking up at those that do, but I don't identify. I feel lonely when I try. My dreams always seem to die. I keep falling, I'm so sorry. I'm appalling in your eyes. Show me how to be, I'll show you how to not. I will climb the tallest tree and tie the tightest knot. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm flawed as hell. I could never love myself. As long as I carry this guilt, I will never feel fulfilled. Show me how to be, I'll show you how to not. I will climb the tallest tree and tie the tightest knot. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm flawed as hell. I could never love myself. As long as I carry this guilt, I will never feel fulfilled. Beep, 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 beep. I reach for the screen, I need sleep. The sequence is bleak, it reeks and repeats. Week after week, increasing my fatigue, I feel weak. Tough to conceive, I still bleed when I seem to be proceeding on reflex deceit. That I could feel relief, that I could seek dreams, which seemingly all my experiences deplete. See, at the beginning, they said that I would be winning, but a beautiful thought, but one I no longer believe in. Belief feels belittling now, I've been beaten. Bested beast, depressed and defeated. So rest in peace to me that felt different. Guess I failed at living, guess I failed and I guess I'm failed. So my failure isn't your fault, just the weather shifted and my feathers weathered. Show me how to be, I'll show you how to not. I will climb the tallest tree and tie the tightest knot. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm flawed as hell. I could never love myself. As long as I carry this guilt, I will never feel fulfilled. Show me how to be, I'll show you how to not. I will climb the tallest tree and tie the tightest knot. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm flawed as hell. I could never love myself. As long as I carry this guilt, I will never feel fulfilled. One lonely night coming home from work, the heavy rain, 30 feet from the train, cross I cross every day. Bar halfway down, I don't hesitate. Close both my eyes up, for heaven's sake, hit me today. I just want it all to be erased, disappear with the fear and despair dissipate. All I've ever done is been afraid. All I've ever done has been this way. You claim I ain't broken, you liken my wounds. Do things that you deal with ease, I should too. You make me hate me more than I should hate you. It's always you, but mama, me. I just wanna be. And I hope you're okay with that.
Oh wow, my camera's been real shitty tonight. That better? It's not hugely better, but it's a little bit better. I think everything's working. As always, I never really know if I've got everything working properly or not. When I do this, I just kind of... It's a Gramulon. It is a Gramulon. Yeah, I'm bored, so I thought I'd do some stream. How's my day been? My day's been alright. I was at work today. But I'm always at work, so that's not really a surprise. I did buy something at work today, which I'm going to go through and unpackage now. Because I haven't actually looked at the inside of this box yet. I'm very excited for this kit. It's one of the big real grades. I am working tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm off on Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday and Sunday this week.
This right here is my
and then
ever in the history of forever. I think about this
same
every day.
same
I think
Joe.
about this all
Same.
night. I stay
Look at
awake,
that.
not sleeping because I'm thinking about this.
Ooh. For a second I thought this was going to be a drawing stream. Oh no, nobody want to watch me drawing. I'm terrible. I am not good at art. Yes, so I'm off Wednesday, Sunday this week, and then I have all of next week off. So I have a week's holiday next week. Oh, gee, okay. This is a. There is lots of pieces in here. It comes with a base. Oh, I like that. Okay, so yeah, I had a big delivery of Gundam come into my shop today, and I couldn't not buy this kit. And there's just so much to it. There is so much in this box. It's ridiculous. How are you doing, Joe? I hope you're keeping well. Would I like a Greg's delivery tomorrow? I'll text you and let you know. Because maybe. Yay for weeks off, indeed. I bloody need it. How are you doing? Sounds pretty basic. Hey Echo, that was superb. Top tier. That was like the toppest tier of dad joke. That right there. Start mine on Wednesday? Hell yeah, dude. Busy month. August was full of things and work, but I'm well. I'm glad you're well. Bottom is tier, it's a base. Nah, okay. Nah, see you later. No. That was perfect. That was that was genuinely the correct response to that. And I don't understand how you are so quick on the draw with that. Yeah, so it's got hex bases. I've not actually seen this particular type of base before. That's the 2 hexes. I'm assuming that it's going to have plugs that attach it together. But yeah. Hey Joe, did you say you're off from Wednesday? How long are you off for? Till Thursday. Was in you're off for the 2 days, or you're off from this Wednesday till next Thursday? That isn't a buttery biscuit base. It's not. The amount of let me see. This Wednesday to next Thursday. Hey Joe. Do you want to do a little co-stream somewhere in the next week? Hell yeah! I'll ping you a message after I finish tonight. We'll discuss plans. Yeah, look at the level of surface detailing on these pieces. Like, that's intense. I'm assuming this is like the underside of the kit. So if anyone who's not seen this kit before, or this mech before, it doesn't have legs. So it has like it's a little floaty boy. And underneath it's got all these like engine-y compartment-y bits. So I'm assuming that's what this bit is. It's wearing a ball gown. Accurate. I'm quite impressed with the range of colours so far, because I was kind of expecting it to be a lot more bland, but like you got some quite. That's like a really, really pale blue. That's a really nice colour. God knows when I'm going to get around to building this, because I've got a bunch more kits on order. I shouldn't have bought this. I need help. I need to stop buying things. That's going to be the rest of the base. That's going to be the rest of the engine bits. Someone made a custom with legs of that. Did they? You're a really nice colour. I'm not a really nice colour. I appreciate it though. Yeah, like look at the amount of surface detailing on that part. That's crazy. And that I'm pretty sure that just gets covered by another piece, so you don't actually see any of that on the finished build. Madness. Absolute madness. You are my alert when Transformers start showing up, so if you see a white tiger from Kingdom, let me know. I will, yeah, I'll keep an eye out, dude. We have been getting some new Transformers bits in, but I'm not sure exactly what. Ah, okay. We get these wire pipey boys. There's like a copper wire with a black pipe around the outside. And we've got a red one there as well. Yeah, these are really weird colours. I've not seen this exact colour printed before. Yeah, again, look at the level of surface detailing on these pieces. That's intense. Piping for what? I think it's piping that goes around. I think it's piping that goes around the underside of the skirt. Yeah, so you've got the red piping that goes on the inside of one of the engine bits. God, this looks heckin' complicated. And then I think the black piping is used for the... So it's got the detachable hands. It's got the thing where the hands can fly off. And you can use the black wire to be the attachment point for that. I don't know nearly enough about Gundam to be saying what any of this actually is, because I really don't know. So how's everyone else's day been? Hope you've all been having a good one. Has everyone seen the Hawkeye trailer that dropped today? Because oh boy, I am very excited about that. You haven't, but you're optimistically hopeful. The trailer looks so good. I was already excited for the show. I really like Hawkeye. He's... My god, these... For a real grade, these pieces are huge. Yeah, Hawkeye's like one of my favourite Avengy boys. Just because, like... He is the most normal of the Avengers. He's just a normal bloke. And... Oh, okay. That's the hands. That's the cockpit. Interesting. These hands are very weird. So these are like the pre-molded hands, but like the central three fingers are a separate part rather than being pre-molded onto the hand. That's quite cool. I like that. And then we have stickers. I'm very excited for this kit. Unfortunately, we're not building that today because I'm already halfway through one at the moment. Yeah, Hawkeye's already one of my favorites. I've got a hot toy of him up on the side there. So I was already very excited for the show. This trailer has made me even more excited. I need to catch up on the films. You do. And the shows, like Joe says. I don't know what you need to have seen. I think Endgame's the last thing that you absolutely kind of need to have seen for Hawkeye to make sense. But obviously they haven't shown much. It's just the first trailer, so there might be more that becomes necessary to see. I didn't know Marvel needed a Christmas series, but I'm intrigued. Yeah, so it's coming out to a point where the next Spider-Man film comes out like in between, like as the series is going. So I really wouldn't be surprised if they have some sort of tie-in to the Spider-Man films. Me and Loopy are gonna decide we're gonna watch from Phase 2 again, so I can catch up slowly. Hell yeah! Wait, you mentioned you picked up kits from your store. Did you show off the others? That's the only one I've picked up so far. So the Xeon is the only one I've bought so far. The other ones that I'm going to buy, there's a real grade Banshee Norn that I've got put to the side. And the Master Grade Barbatos, which I've been looking for a long time, has come in. Also, that there is the Master Grade Full Armor Unicorn Verka I kind of want, but it's...
Ooga booga.
Thank you for the Ooga Booga, Tom. Chef's kiss. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Full Armor Unicorn Verka looks spicy, but I don't know if I can justify the price. It is very expensive. There's also the Zai Gundam from Hathaway that we got in. But again, I don't know. I don't know if I can justify it when I've got all the convention editions coming from the thing, from the Armor of God. Kashi, I was told. Okay. Kind of makes sense. I never know how to pronounce anything, to be honest. But yeah, today we're going to carry on working on the Strike Rouge. We got last time. We got a leg done. So today I will probably get another leg done. It's not going to be a particularly long stream because it's been a long day and I'm already kind of tired. But any length stream is better than no stream, I guess. BRB making food? Hell yeah. Have you watched Hathaway yet, Joe? Okay, I'm going to put the foot that we've already built up here. You started to... I mean, that's already a step further than I've got. Fell asleep after the first major battle. Fair. Yeah, I haven't even started it yet. I've been too busy watching other anime. I got really into Haiku, so I've just been like binge watching Haiku anytime I've got an opportunity to watch anything. It's so dumb and good. I love it. It's just such a wholesome good time. Are we in a... appropriate level of zoom. There we go. See, I keep saying I need to watch more Gundam, but then I get distracted watching Delightful Sports Boys play Delightful Sports, and it's just good. Well, that's not my mouse. Oh, bloody hell. Can you tell I'm awake? But it's kind of mouse shaped. Okay, I'm going to move that to the side. I only really need that when it comes to the stickers later. I feel that, man, I fell asleep on my computer resting my chin on a Coke bottle. Dude, so I was meant to stream last night. I got in from work, sat down on the sofa, like turned my computer on, got everything ready, sat down on my sofa, and then woke up like half an hour later and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. I just can't. I just can't today. Went to bed, fell asleep immediately. Slept for about 12 hours straight. Apparently I was very tired. Who knew? But I feel a lot better for it. I think my cold's entirely gone now. Like, my nose is completely unblocked. My throat's entirely better. I'm no longer completely exhausted. That part has just yoked itself out of existence. Oh, man. Where did you go? What, in my shirt? No? Oh, there you are. E. And the amount of times as well. So I normally have, I've got like a, where is it? I've got this bad boy. One of those long wrist support memory foam things that normally sits in front of my keyboard. The amount of times I've woken up with my face on that is just a lot. Does it help? I've seen those, but not sure if it does much. It helps me, but I've got particularly, like, fucked up wrists anyway. So the way I use it normally, I have it kind of like this when I'm playing games. It's more to make my wrist level with the keyboard so that I'm not straining up, but that's because I've already got a fucked up wrist, so I need something to stop my wrist from sort of seizing. I don't know how they work for their kind of designed purpose. Where did that part go that I was just cutting? Oh, it's there. Okay. I honestly don't know if they're worth having or not. I got mine very cheap, and I got a mouse mat that goes with it as well. Wait, am I using the wrong colour light again? No, I was using the right colour light. There we go. I don't use the mouse mat anymore because that wrist doesn't ever really cause me any problems. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they must do something for so many people to use them. Random question, Gunpla related. What's R? E4, E5. I think they're worth it, especially if you have a high keyboard. Means you have something to rest on while you type. Yeah, that's pretty much what I use it for. If you had to choose Leo legs or Shining Gundam legs, I'm gonna have to look both of them up because I don't know. I know I kind of missed anime chat, but are there any that people recommend? I want to watch something while I'm doing uni work once I've caught up with Food Wars. Haiku is wonderful, Shadow. It's just some good boys playing good volleyball and having a good time. Kuroko no Basket, or the basketball that Kuroko plays, is also very good. I've been on a real big kick of sports anime recently. Dr. Stone is very good. I think I kind of prefer the Shining Gundam legs. They seem more... From a purely design aesthetic, the Shining Gundam legs are more interesting to look at. The Leo ones are just kind of a bit... They're a bit too much like a leg. That makes no sense. They're a bit boring. They're clean, but they're not interesting to look at. So I think the Shining Gundam legs are the ones I prefer out of those two. Yeah, Dr. Stone, if you haven't already watched it, is a good one to go for. The Food Wars is so good. If you think about how Food Wars kind of turns the cooking battles into they make it feel like it's a fighting anime. Kuroko no Basket and Haiku both do the same, but with the sports. So they make it look like they make it feel like the sport being played is like a really intense battle that's going on, and it is so cool. I'm just started season 2 of Haiku, having started season 1 last week. It is so good. Cool. This was completely random and in no way will affect anything I'm currently working on. Joe, coming in here with your ulterior motive questions. I see how it is. The manga of Food Wars is great, as they give you recipes at the end of the chapters. They do. Hey, Shadow, do you know who sells the manga of Food Wars? This guy. So if you're coming in with Greg's tomorrow... And I'll make quite a few of the recipes as staple meals for me and the boy. That's really cool. See, I've not read any of the actual manga of Food Wars. I've only watched the anime. I've only watched the where the English one's up to. I don't know if the Japanese is further ahead. I'm one of these scrubs that can only watch them in English because my brain can't deal with only focusing on one thing at a time. There are a few shows I'll watch, but then switch to reading. I love Food Wars as an anime, yeah. Well, I tried that with One Punch Man. I caught up with the series of One Punch Man, then I was like, I want more story. So I started reading the manga, but I didn't enjoy it as much. I prefer the actual show. I need to get all the manga so that I could finish the series faster because I need. That's fair. It's always good when you find a story that you are that invested in wanting to keep up with. One Punch Man is one I need to watch. You do. One Punch Man is very good. It's a really silly premise, and it's, at least in my opinion, very well executed. Yeah. I need to try Attack on Titan again. I got like halfway through season 1 of Attack on Titan and gave up. But I've been told that it's worth sticking with. At least until the end of season 2, and then it gets a bit weird again. Oh, what's the other one? I recently watched all of Seven Deadly Sins. That was quite a fun one. Again, it gets a bit nutty in the last season. The story gets a bit kind of... It jumps the shark a little bit. Towards the end of the penultimate season. And then the last season is just kind of entirely off the wall. And Blue Exorcist as well. I've just been going through pretty much all the manga that's on... All the anime that's on Netflix. I have no regrets. I think I got to the end of season 3, but I want to start it again. Yeah. Yeah, I got... Maybe I got to season 2. Maybe I finished season 1 and then just never picked up season 2. I just remember being told that it's worth carrying on, but then the story gets a bit wonky towards the end. Oh, and if you're wanting just I mean, you might have already watched it. If you want a show to rewatch that's just solid and good, Avatar. I rewatch Avatar every couple of years, and it is always still so good. I'm kind of interested to see what they do with the new live action series that they're doing. I'm cautiously excited. I'm hoping they don't butcher it again, because there's so much they could have done, but Shyamalan decided to just kill it instead. Okay, so I need D2. Part number 3. Have they actually announced a release date for that yet? Avatar was so good. It really was. I think it was the first animated show that I watched that kind of actually showed consequences to things and shows like real, genuine moral dilemmas. It's far deeper than any other kids show that was put out at that time. And while it's obviously American made and produced, the way it tells the story is far more anime-esque than like traditional cartoon that was being released at that time as well. I know there's a fair chunk of people that don't class it as an anime. it is an anime. Like, I wouldn't call it anything else. Yeah, I love it. I really want it to succeed. I really want this next version of it to succeed. But I'm not going to hold my breath just in case. So Tom, if you could be a bender of any of the elements, which would you choose? In there is, and I need E3. Can you hear that? Can you hear my nippers squeaking? Kind of stop doing it now. Yes, okay. I need to oil them, I think. Oh, there we go. That's super annoying. A good soup indeed. Thank you for the hydrate, Shadow. And a stretch. Oh, I guess I'll stretch. Oh.
Nice.
That was very loud in my ear. I don't know if the loudness comes across more for you guys as well, but I've turned all the alerts up on my computer end. I think it's turned it up for you guys too. But I'm not like sure, because some of them were very quiet before. It does mean that if anybody raids, it's probably going to be very loud, but nobody normally raids, so we should be fine. Sounds normal. Hell yeah. Wait, I can actually catch one of your streams? Hey, LPC. Are you sure about that? I am sure about that. How you doing, man? I hope you're keeping well.
I love refrigerators.
Oh, I also love refrigerators. Yeah, we're throwing out all the extra bonus streams at the moment, LPC. Because I missed Sunday stream because I was asleep. And I got home from work today and I was like, I want to build some Gundam. I want to sit down and do something with my hands. I want to be creative. I want to do something fun. So, stream time it is, I guess. Doing good. Just came back from a pre-interview thing at Amazon, so hoping the rest goes well. Hell yeah! And you managed to feed my Gundam addiction. My guy. Well, fingers crossed for you. I hope that you get the job, that you get the money, and that you get the Gundam. I think we all know the feeling of needing to be able to feed the addiction. Ah, that's so cool. Okay, and then this boy flips up there. Then I need E1, E2. Yeah, this next couple of months is going to be frighteningly expensive, I think. I got an email through from the guys at Armor of God Gundam. They're my usual go-to crack dealers. By crack, just to be clear, I mean plastic crack, not actual crack. I don't do drugs. I don't buy drugs from them. As far as I'm aware, they don't sell drugs. With that said, I'd sent them a list of all of the Gundam Expo exclusives that I was looking for, going, hey, do you think you'd be able to get hold of any of these? I got the response back the other day of them going, yeah, we should be able to get them. I'm just waiting to find out prices. So, my list of Gundam Expo exclusives that I want might actually be ones I'm now able to buy. But it's going to be hella expensive. Considering one of the real grades was listed as $99. And that wasn't even the most expensive. That definitely wasn't the most expensive one I was looking at. So, like, oh, I'm gonna be real poor. I can't. There's the thing. I can't ask these guys specifically to get this list of Gundam and then not buy them, because I know that they're going through effort to get hold of them for me. I don't want to be a jerk and change my mind after everybody asked them to order them for me, because I don't want them to lose money. But rich in spirit, right? Yeah, you're right. Something like that. I'm gonna need to get another cabinet for my real grades. Which, by the way, so I got some lights for my small Gundam shelf. By that I mean my shelf for small Gundams. And I think they look so cool. And I really like how, so that's not a real grade. I've put it on this shelf just because the light makes those fire effect bits look super dope. The other thing I really like is, so they're ones that change colour, and like look how vibrant the green plastics look on that under the blue light. Like, yeah, that's so cool. It's I mean, it's super dope. Like, I love it. But now I've got lights in there, I kind of feel like I need to get more shelves and more lights. You saw my latest finished kit. It was fun and frustrating all in one. Which kit did you finish? Which one was it? Oh, the Night Combat Evangelion unit. It looks hella complicated. Wait, 1/400 scale? Is that the standard Evangelion scale? I assume that's sort of on par with the size of a 1144 Gundam. I've not built any kits from Evangelion, so like I don't know. Standard Kotobukiya. Bakia. Koto Bakia. Kotobuaki. Where did Kotobuaki come from? Man, I just can't talk today, apparently. I feel that's another thing I need to actually watch at some point. Because I've not watched any of the Neon Genesis things. Did you pick up any of the Gundam Expo kits, LPC? There are too many Unit 1 models at the moment, yeah, fair. It's one of those ones that I think if I saw one in a shop I might be tempted to buy it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to order one. Because, like, they're obviously a very unique design. They're obviously sort of very different from sort of your standard Gundam designs. But like it's just not a design that's super appealing to me, if that makes sense. Oops. They don't ship directly to Canada, and all the ones I wanted were sold out like crazy. Fair. I think that's why, like, I don't know if they would have shipped directly to the UK. That's why I went through the place I went. I think they just managed to kind of get a list of what they were wanting to order into someone. I doubt I'm going to get them for their standard retail price. Because they are, I mean, super limited edition ones. But then again, I picked up the Gundam Expo exclusive Trans Am Conti for retail price, like, this year, and that was a Gundam Expo exclusive from a couple of years ago, so I might get lucky. We'll see. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I still really hope that they make model kits of the Genlock mechs, because those look, their designs are astounding. Okay, we have nearly complete foot. So we need C10, C11. Ignore the fact that I'm drinking an energy drink at 9:45. Wow, I can't read clocks. I'm going mad. And then I need D2, 6. Late night energy drinks are a mood. See, I've never found energy drinks actually keep me awake. Like I can have an energy drink and then just pass out. I have previously had energy drinks and then gone for a nap, like, immediately afterwards. But I just kind of fancied, it's an apple flavoured one. I kind of fancied it. I just wanted the flavour. Later today I'm going to reattempt final assembly on the Falami Unicorn. Did something go wrong when you attempted assembly before? Yeah, that's one of the kits that came into my shop today, LPC. I saw it and I thought of you, and then I was like, "Ooh, I should buy it." And then I went, "Ooh, maybe I shouldn't spend money on that right now." Hey, Innovate, how you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're keeping well. Building the Gundam base exclusive. Is this a Gundam base exclusive? This is the... Let me get the box up. It's the... I don't think it's a Gundam base exclusive. It's a Gunpla Expo version. Yeah. It's very nice looking. It's very nice shades of pink. I do the dumb thing of building the full body, then attempting to put the accessories on, and the other parts falling off. Ah, fair. So there's not actually something wrong with the build, it's just that there's a lot of it, and it's difficult to get it to stay together. I thought we got the same one, the Gundam Base exclusive one with the Grand Slams. Ah, no. That's what the Strike... Oh god, I can't remember what the name of it is. I was looking at that kit, but then I found this one for very cheap, so I got this one instead. Yeah, a lot of accessories. Yeah. How you been doing, Innovate? I hope you've been keeping well. Building passively on the side. Working on the Gira Doga. Don't know that kit. Still waiting on your MG Eclipse and the RG Hainu. Fair. It seems like my local shop, well, one of them boosted up their Gunpla prices. Yeah, that's gonna happen at the moment, I think. The from what I've seen, it seems like suppliers are charging more, like shops are having to pay more for them now. Because there's a pretty substantial shortage. So the suppliers are able to kind of jack the prices up. And then the intermediate suppliers have to charge more to the shops, so the shops have to charge more to customers. It feels scummy, but like it is what it is, unfortunately. There was a typhoon in Taiwan recently, so they had to halt flights shipping it. Oh no! Just how fast the new kit's selling out in Japan right now, though. Yeah, have you heard about... I can't remember who it was that mentioned it. Someone was saying about what they're doing to avoid scalpers in the Japanese stores. With the... when people are buying kits, they're cutting one piece off of the runner inside the box so that they can't be advertised as new. So that if you want to resell from buying it in the stores, they're no longer in new condition. Which is, like, pretty class. That's a really good way to get around it. You're breaking my heart? Why am I breaking your heart, Joe? What have I done? Did I miss something? Telling me prices are going up. It shouldn't be that gnarly of an increase. Like, I mean, the real grades that I get in my shop have gone from being $32.99 to being $35.99. It's not that much of an increase. Like, we just got the Strike Destiny in... not the Strike Destiny, the Destiny, real grade Destiny Gundam. And I think that one's $34.99, I think. So MG Zaku 2 for almost $80 instead of $65. Yeah. It's difficult. It's very difficult because you don't, like, a lot of that, you don't know how much of it's the shop going, let's turn this around for a quick buck, and how much of it's a supplier going, you're going to have to pay more for this, and the shop having to turn around and put that increase onto the customers. It's a bit extreme, but I guess sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah. Thankfully, I have a decent backlog to plow through. See, I'm getting there again now. So I've got the real grade Zeong, I've got the real grade New Gundam, I've got the real grade Tall Geese, and I've got the real grade Justice here at the moment. I'm gonna pick up a master grade Barbatos from my shop. I'm gonna pick up the real grade Banshee Norn as well. I've got the full mechanics Destiny coming in. No, Freedom. It's not a Destiny, it's a Freedom Gundam. I got the full mechanics Freedom coming in somewhere in the next week or two, which I'm very excited about. I pre-ordered that in April, so I'm excited for that to actually finally arrive. And then there's the Gundam Expo kits that I'm planning on picking up, assuming that I'm not going to get charged like a horrific amount for them. So, high grade Nightingale when? What does the Nightingale look like? I'm going to have to look that one up. We're going to get no building done today because I am just having a good time chatting with you guys. Ooh. Okay, that's a big boy. He a big boy. He a very big boy. What about the Strike Freedom custom version? You can get back to that. Joe, stop. Stop. I mean, you're right. I do need to do that. I've not had a chance to go out to a shop and actually look at the equipment I need for it. And there aren't that many good hobby shops around me. So I might make a trip out somewhere special during my week off and see whether I can pick something up. That is a big chunky boy. Have I seen the box? I have now. It's a big one. Apparently, RG High New box is pretty big too. No idea what the hell Bandai is thinking. Oh yeah, the High New is different from the new. RG High New. Does it come with the heavy weapon system? Is that why it's a big box? I do enjoy in the pictures that they're having to prop the rear funnels up with boxes because they're too heavy to stand on their own. That's stupendous. Just the mega launch from P Bandai, yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting that there's a difference between the High New and the New Gundam. Because I got the real grade New, but I don't have the High New. Yeah, oh man, there's no heavy weapon system for the High. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming they'll do like a con edition which comes with it or something at some point. That seems to be their go-to method of re-releasing kits right now. Okay, we're on to some stickers. So let's P Bandai bundle. Look forward to it. Yeah, I'm just going to do a cheeky vacuum real quick. And then we're going to get some stickers on this foot. We need 33 and 34. I'm head to bed because I got to be up early tomorrow. Don't forget to DM me. I will indeed. You sleep well, Shadow. I will see you tomorrow. Safe travels in the morning. No water slides. No, I'm a coward. You know this. I'm a big old coward. So I need number 33. No, I quite like the default stickers it comes with for real grades. And like I've said before, I'm currently not that confident with water slides just because I don't have the setter or a top coat that I can use on it to like seal them in place. Whereas with the stickers, they're a bit more forgiving. Good thing with the Eva kit was there was only 7 decals and they were water slides. Fair. That's what I quite like about the actually unboxing the RG Xeon. There's not that many stickers for it. Like it's all the details are actually baked into the kit itself, which is like pretty sick. Okay. That's all for the back of the foot. Then we got a bunch for the side and one for the front. 39. I still need to actually place an order with Delpy again, because I'm going to get the metal decals for the new Gundam. Now I've picked up the Xeon, I might pick up the metal decals for the Xeon as well. But we'll see. We'll see how extravagant I'm feeling. Okay, so we need number 3 and number 4. I went to a shopping district over the weekend, and there was a guy selling built kits for 26 to 30 GBP. It was the MG Delta Plus, and looking at the fucking nubs made me want to vomit. Oh man. See, I was having this conversation at work today actually, because we where my shop's in like the middle of a quite busy city centre. And we get a good amount of shoplifters. So a lot of stuff I will exclusively put in locked cabinets. Gundam's one of those things, because they don't come factory sealed. The boxes come and we just sellotape them shut. And we don't want somebody to come in, open a box on the shelf, take stock out, take bits out of them, and then leave. So we have them all locked in cabinets. And I was like, do you know what would really make this cabinet display look a lot nicer is if we had a couple of assembled kits in there. And we were talking about the idea of me taking a kit home, making it, fully making it and finishing it, putting it back in the cabinet. Then when we'd sold through the rest of the stock for that item, selling the made one at a discount. But then I was like, that's just me trying to make an excuse to build kits without paying for them, isn't it? Yeah, let's not do that. Because that's the nobody wants Gundam for it to be displayed. They want Gundam for the fun of making it. It's standard for shops to have display pieces. It might be not in the UK. It's not in the UK. Where there isn't really any Gundam places in the UK. Like I have never heard of Bandai sending out display kits to any UK stores. And I've every store that I've ever seen that has Gundam, I've never seen any of them with assembled kits on display. The only times I've seen that, it's at things like Comic-Con, where it's like companies that have a booth at Comic-Con, they'll have a couple of assembled kits with them, but I suspect that they're from the owner's personal collection, and not actually like marketing material ones that they send out. Looks at grey, then look at display shelf, then back to grey. Look, Joe, we all know that I'm fucked up in the head. And I'm a weird guy. Although they don't send out anything either. The store themselves need to be prepared to use a kit they ordered as a display. Yeah. I think that possibly then the reason that I've never seen it in the UK is just because there is such a restricted supply of them over here that no one can afford to do that. I would be more than happy just to bring some of my kits back into the shop and put them on display. But I don't know if I'd be allowed to. I don't know if that would be something that, because then head office people might think that we sell assembled kits and we don't, and like false advertising might be a thing. I don't know. It's all bonkers to me. I'd love to be like the Lego store where they have just sort of like an assembled kit all over the place. Side hustle. Yeah, I think I've said this before. I kind of hope that my head office never sort of discover that I do this on the side. Not that, I mean, there's nothing bad about me doing this. It doesn't break any rules or anything. But like, I'd hate for them to just be like, "Oh, hey Graham, we saw you streaming at the weekend," because then I'd start getting real paranoid that I'd said stuff that I shouldn't have said. I don't really need that kind of paranoia in my life. Legit people do commissions. It's just a shame. I guess UK don't openly advertise it. Yeah. Hey Graham, can you bring some of your personal collection to the store? I would, to be honest, it would save me dusting all of this all the time. But equally, none of the only kit that I have that we actually have stock of at the moment is the real grade Destiny Gundam. The amount of stock that we get is just so, the amount of stock and the range of stock that we get is so random that I could bring in a kit that I have at home and then we'll never get stock of it again. It's real silly. That's my new side hustle. Convince shop owners to give me free kits so I can build them for them, but display them at my house. That's called theft. Also, would open up more display space for Lego. I do need to put my Lego somewhere. Look. You guys are all making valid points. But just because the point's valid doesn't mean that I'll listen to it. Like the kit that we got the most of today, for example, is the Masquerade Barbatos. We got 6 of it. I've never seen us receive 6 of a single kit before. Which 6 isn't a lot. 6 really isn't a lot. But it's the most of a single Gundam kit that I've ever seen us receive. I'm going to bounce. My internet isn't liking me tonight. Have a good stream. Well, thank you for dropping by, Tom. Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. You've got that lovely 6-month badge now. I'll catch you next time, man. You look after yourself. Okay, we've done the foot, stickers and all. It is time for... I've just realised I goofed the stickers on the other foot. I goofed those stickers bad. Oh well. Oopsie. Okay, we need B2.
I don't think it's funny.
Neither do I. what I've done is I've put 4 of the stickers on upside down. Like a dummy head.
Are you sure about
Have I done that on the actual like ankle bit as well? No. Okay. So on the ankle I've done it right. It's just the rest of it that I've done it wrong. Okay, that's fair. I will always love that John Cena one. John Cena is a good one. I will always love I will always love this guy. Look at him. Ah, pet.
I love refrigerators.
So good. I got to help my dad paint the railing of our bag deck. Hell yeah, LPC. You look after yourself. Have a good time painting. Be safe, and we'll catch you next time. You by Celine Dion. What? Oh. Look, I'm forgetting things that I'm saying. I'll leave a lurk. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It was lovely to see you. I feel like it's been a while. But I always feel like it's been a while since I've seen anyone, so... we'll catch you next time, man. Oh man. Hey Joe. When are you gonna pick up a high grade Neo Zeong to use in a kit bash? Because I really think you should. I feel like the Neo Zeong's like the ideal kit for kit bashing. There's no one to base it off. There's someone who's real big. Or mine are based off friends. So who do you know that's got like the biggest personality? Bruce. Make Bruce a Neo Zeong. It's not that big. The Neo Zeong, mate, it's the size of a child, mate. What are you talking about? It's the biggest boy. Oh man, lies. You answered yourself in the question. Yeah, I was about to say just base it on someone who's got like the biggest personality, and then Bruce is the only person that I could think of because he's big. Remember, Joe only builds small kits. I mean, the Neo Zeong is just like a bunch of small kits stacked on top of each other. I would love to build a Neo Zeong. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm going to pull up a picture of the Neo Zeong with like a scale thing. So the Neo Zeong is the same scale as the kit that I'm building right now. And let's say like this is the size of the leg. It's not very big. So here is a picture of a... Oh wait, I'm on the wrong scene. There we go. Let's show that. We want properties, and we want to change that to being that page. There we go. So here is a picture of a adult human being next to the Neo Zeong. That's big. That's a big chunky boy. Here is a picture of that same adult human being with the box for the Neo Zeong. That's big. So large. Where's the classic picture which demonstrates its scale? There's a picture of it with a child. There it is. Show more. It's so big. This child is smaller. Ah, man. Craziness. I want one. But I would have absolutely nowhere to put it. I'm sorry, Graham, but the G-System EXS has ruined any big kit Bandai could think of coming out with. The G-System EXS. Big boy needs big space. Yeah, you're right. EXS. Oh, that's just the size of a human, though. Like, that's fucking huge, dude. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, you got a point there, Innovate. You got a point. That's a big boy. That's a very big boy. There's it with some people. That's big. That's a very big one. 135 scale, yeah. But now, imagine this though, Innovate. Imagine the Neo Xeon in 135 scale. Because that would just be horrifically large. So I'm going to need a 1-to-1 Neo Xeon. Oh, imagine if they sold the 1-to-1 scale kits like the ones they've got in Japan. Imagine buying a 1-to-1 scale unicorn. Like, that'd be so good. So we need F5 and F6. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get this leg and the waist unit done today. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because it's been, what, an hour and 20 minutes and I've done a foot. I'm going particularly slowly tonight. If I ever won the lottery, I would literally just buy that statue and charge commission to the shopping centre to use it. I mean, that's a pretty good business plan. As long as they're willing to sell it to you in the first place. Everything has a price. I mean, you're right. If I won like the Euro Millions, or if I won like 100 million pounds, never gonna happen for one. But if I did, I'd commission Bandai to make kits of Genlog mechs. Just for me. Not for general sale. I just want them just for me. I was like, hey Bandai, here's 10 million pounds. Make me these 5 mechs. Next order of business, Tequila Gundam statue in London. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I don't think just a Tequila Gundam in London. I think a Tequila Gundam around the world. Tequila Gundam statue in the capital city of every country. can't wait for the mass uninformed people. Oh my god, a transform with a hat. What do you mean, like all of the coverage of the Olympics where they were cycling around that giant transformer? Obviously. Oh, it was the marathon. Yeah, the marathon route went around the unicorn, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's a giant transformer." There was one bit of BBC coverage where they were like, "Oh, apparently we were wrong when we called this a transformer. It's actually a Gundam robot. It's a robot called Gundam." And I was like, "Oh no, that hurts. That hurts my heart just a little bit." Yes, this robot is called Gundam. That's what it is. Sure, Jan, sure. Would have been better if they stayed ignorant, yeah. Or if they went, "Oh, that's a cool giant robot," and didn't try. That would have been better. Okay, it's F5 and F6. F7, F1, F2. F1, F2. That was so loud. That genuinely scared the crap out of me. Welcome on in, Raiders. How you doing, Jackster? Hope you're keeping well. Feels like it's been a while. I'm going to do the usual spiel now because why not? Hi, Raiders. My name's Graham, or Perseus, whatever you want to call me. I build Gundam. I play games. I generally try and have a chill time. If you're into Gundam, if you're into chill, you've come to the right place. Tonight we're working on the Real Great Strike Rouge Gundam. We've done our leg, and we're halfway through a second leg now. Yeah, it's good times. How was your stream, Jackster? I hope it was good. Why are you saying something about raids early too? I was, yeah. I'm saying that essentially the raid alert is going to be a bit louder than normal, but it doesn't matter because no one ever raids me, so I was wrong, apparently. That genuinely scared the crap out of me, though. Yeah. Loud alerts when I'm not paying attention to the screen generally make me poo a little bit. I feel that's the point because sometimes you don't notice things. Yeah. So loud noises make you see it. Yeah, I mean that's why there are sound alerts. That's why even if you guys can't hear it, because I still don't actually know if you guys can hear it or not. The hydrate, when somebody redeems hydrate, there is now a sound that plays with it. so that if I'm not actually looking at the screen and somebody does a hydrate, I notice that it's been done and I know that I need to drink. Speaking of, cheers. Of course, I had to test it. Yeah. So, can you guys hear the sound that goes with that? So I really hope you can. No, you can't. Okay. That's annoying. Well, I guess I'll keep good soup to myself then. If you ever hear me say good soup when I'm taking a drink, it's because of that. It's my alert says good soup. Get out of here, filthy Frank. You get out of here. Yeah, soup indeed. You've heard of this meme. I've been on TikTok too much. That's what that means. Made Rainbow Man do a hand gesture and say good soup. Was it the BSL, which is good soup, or was it the good soup? Because there's two. Everyone loves good soup. Yeah, I started saying good soup to everything. It's gonna be a problem. Sooner or later, somebody's gonna call me out for watching TikTok too much, and I'm gonna be like, that is fair enough. This goes that. Okay. It was an okay hand gesture and say good soup with oh, you mean okay. So the actual thing that good soup comes from is a TV show called Girls, and it's what's his name? His name isn't Kylo Ren. That's just the character that he played. Adam Driver. He takes a spoonful of soup and just goes, good soup. Yeah, in my head, Adam Driver will always just be Kylo Ren. But yeah, on TikTok, there's like a whole trend of people doing the sign language of good soup in response to things, and I've started both saying good soup and signing good soup for literally no reason. It's like Ryan Reynolds is forever Deadpool. I mean, you're right. And Hugh Jackman is forever Wolverine. And Ian McKellen is forever Gandalf. And Benadryl Cucumber Snatch is forever Doctor Strange. No, he's forever Sherlock in my eyes. Actually true, yeah. The BBC Sherlock was... I mean, the last season of it was a bit shaky, but... I still can't get over the fact that man can't pronounce penguin. I mean, you're right. Pingling. Pengling. Penguin. He tries, bless him. D2? 7. I can't get over the fact that you can say anything with the same amount of syllables as his name and people will know who you're talking about. So you could say, oh, that actor... Bandersnatch Cummingsworth, and you'd know who I mean. Or Bendy Dick coming back. Or I don't know, Benadryl carrot soup. You'd know exactly who I mean. It's really odd. A, B, C, D, then F. F11. Pingwing, yeah. Everyone loves a good pingwing. He's one of those actors that I feel like if you meet him, you would have a completely different impression of who he is. It's weird when people call him Ben on set. Yeah, I don't like that. Or when people in interviews call him Ben, it's like no. His name's Benadryl. Get it right. We respect our Benadryl here. Have you seen Free Guy yet? I have. I saw it, I think the Monday after it came out, with my buddy Bruce and a couple of other friends. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was some of the cameos were very weird. Like, it was very weird to see some of the people who did cameos in that film appear on the big screen. I feel like 6% of the budget went into licensing. I feel like a lot of that was probably Ryan Reynolds going, "Hey, we should do this. Hey, we should get this thing." And then him going, "Here's money, do the thing. It'd be funny, do the thing." Like, there are some of the cameos. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I appreciate if people in chat didn't spoil it either. But there's a couple of very interesting cameos of licensed characters towards the end of the film, which innovate. I'm sure you know which like the exact moment I mean. There's no way that wasn't just Ryan Reynolds going, "It'll be funny. Let's do this thing." You also didn't expect two certain actors in there. I feel like I know which ones you mean, but I could be wrong. Did I put that in the wrong place? I feel like I've just put that in the wrong place. What does it look like on the other one? Yeah, that's the right place, okay. C12, C14, and D127. There's C. The one that went all the shit and the one of the bits. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was so good. It was so good, dude. So that was the first thing I've seen in a cinema since the pandemic hit. And I genuinely couldn't stop. I was grinning from ear to ear throughout. The second thing I saw in the cinema was Shang-Chi, which was astounding. I very much enjoyed it. Hey, Fury, how you doing? RG moment. Everything's an RG moment. I'm thinking of going this weekend with a friend to watch. I very much enjoyed it. Again, I won't spoil anything. In my eyes, it was one of the better standalone movies from Marvel. It did a good job at introducing the character's like abilities. Did a good job at introducing the additional cast. It does suffer from standard Marvel standalone movie syndrome of it's fitting in the character's backstory into an actual plot that you can take away from the film, because a film that is just the character's backstory wouldn't be very interesting to watch. A film that is a story involving the character without any backstory, with no knowledge of the character, wouldn't make any sense. So it's kind of it skirts that line quite well. There are 2 post-credit scenes. There's one mid-credit, one post-credit. Mid-credit is very, very important to the wider Marvel universe. Post-credit could be important, but equally, if you can find it on YouTube, you can find it on YouTube. No, I very much enjoyed it. I've seen it twice now, so I saw it Saturday with some work friends, and then went to see it again on the Monday night with Bruce and our other friends again, because they've got we've got a little movie group that I've just been added to, where they go and see a bunch of movies together because they can. Yeah, I very much enjoyed it. It's even more fun now to think about, because the guy that plays Shang-Chi is he did a bunch of stock photo. He did like a stock photo shoot. So you can find pictures of him as like generic businessman. And it is beautiful. It's so good. I'm almost certain I've seen stock photo version of him in like my old work stuff, from the place I used to work. I've seen the Twitter of that. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's funny as hell. And the people going through and photoshopping his costume from the movie onto those stock photos. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. And seeing him respond to, there was like a whole, somebody made a quiz of which stock photo version of him are you, going by the answer to this quiz. And somebody tweeted at him going, "Wow, you really did a lot of these, didn't you?" And he responded saying it was one photo shoot. And you can tell that he's just getting like frustrated now that he's now known as like the stock photo Marvel guy. It's so good. It's I can't even hold on to my sandy stick anymore. This is not good. They should just capitalize on it. Well, did you also see his response when the stock photo company were the company that owns the stock photos tweeted something about how they were so happy that he'd found success, and he responded saying, Would you be happy enough to share some of the millions of dollars you've made using my image with these stock photos? And I was like, oh damn, he ain't playing. And they're really excited for the next few Marvel films. I mean, I'm always quite excited for Marvel films because I'm a Marvel fanboy, and I'll watch them all because even if they're not great, I'll still watch and enjoy them. But the next bit of the lineup's pretty solid. We got the Eternals movie coming out. November? The Spider-Man movie coming out December. Thor coming out early next year, which the Thor looks like it's going to be really good. It's following the comics arc where Jane Foster becomes Thor, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's going to be sick. That comic was actually really enjoyable. And from set photos and stuff they've shown so far, it looks like it's going to be just like a fun time. Wonder what they'll do with Black Panther 3. Do you mean 2? Because 2 hasn't come out yet. I thought they said Natalie Portman was going to be Thor. Yeah, so Natalie Portman is Jane Foster. And she's been back on like doing the convention rounds and stuff. And when they announced the film, she came on stage holding the hammer, which is interesting because the hammer's back. The hammer was destroyed in the main MCU timeline, and there is no hammer, and yet she has the hammer. Who knew? So Black Panther 2 was going to focus away from Black Panther himself. Fair. I wouldn't be surprised if they follow the arc from the one of the more recent Black Panther comics, where Black Panther himself goes into space on like a Wakandan space mission, and Shuri takes over the mantle of Black Panther whilst he is away. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something similar to that and have Shuri take over the mantle of Black Panther. Or somebody else from that portion of the universe. I personally, I would have no problems with them recasting the role. They've recast roles before. This isn't them recasting a role because someone's got fired or anything though. It's recasting because somebody passed away. But equally, I'd understand why they wouldn't want to recast. It'll be interesting for definite to see what they do. Whatever they do, I hope they do it in like a respectful way. I feel like they should just bring back Killmonger. I don't think they should. Nor do I think they will. If I recall, he did at one point in the comics. Yeah. But in that particular comic, he'd like gone through redemption. In the cinematic universe, he had 0 redemption before his death. His entire character in the films, whilst kind of relatable to a lot of people, was completely against what the Black Panther kind of stands for, which is peace in the eyes of adversity. So Black Panther, he stopped the person who'd killed his dad from dying so that he could suffer punishment, rather than allowing the person to die, which would be an eye for an eye, a death for a death. He allowed that person, he forced that person to survive to make sure that they actually had some form of punishment. He brought Wakanda into the world knowing that it would cause problems and pain for the people, but because he knew that it would be the right thing to do for the world. Killmonger wanted to bring Wakanda to the light of the world by invading everywhere. Who are we allowed to stuff I want to join it? So we're talking about Killmonger from the MCU and how him and Black Panther have had completely different points of view on everything. Essentially talking about who could feasibly, like, how they're going to do the next Black Panther film. And there's like a lot of people just generally in the entertainment industry saying that they think that Killmonger should be resurrected to take up the mantle of Black Panther, because that happened in one of the comics. But in that particular comic, he'd had like a whole redemption arc. He'd kind of been, he'd realised where he'd gone wrong, and that his entire viewpoint was wrong, and he'd been shown that there were better ways of doing things. In the film, in the MCU, he never accepted that. Rather than accept Black Panther's aid, they could have saved him. Like, they had the technology to save him, but instead of accepting aid, he wanted to be shown the sunset or the sunrise that his father had told him about, and be allowed to die. He literally would rather die than accept their aid. They did open up the multiverse, but here's the thing. I don't think, obviously, other than the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness stuff and the Spider-Man, which we're clearly seeing multiversal stuff happening in the Spider-Man film, I don't think they're going to start doing multiversal nonsense with the kind of regular MCU films. I think the way they're going to do it is that the MCU, the things that take place in the MCU, take place in one linear portion of the multiverse. That is all one section of the multiverse, and then Doctor Strange the Multiverse of Madness is kind of going to go, ooh, and then back in. It's going to kind of wibble off into other universes, but then come back into the main universe. Same with the Spider-Man. I think it's going to be jumping between the universes, but it's always going to be ending and pivoting around that one main universe. I don't think they're going to start going, oh, this film takes place in a different universe, so these things apply. I don't think they're going to do that. Other than, I think they've already said that the Sony Venom films are going to be in a different bit of the universe. My brain is no longer here. I'm sorry, LPC. I love Marvel too much. I just kind of go off on one about it all the time. I'm kind of hoping they sneak in something from the Spider-Man multiverse films with Miles Morales, but I don't know how much Marvel would need to pay Sony. There's a possibility. I'm very excited. There's been some very interesting set photo leaks for the upcoming Spider-Man film. I'm very excited about it. I just haven't read the comics in a long time. I did buy some variant covers though. I watch a YouTube channel that breaks down the comics, because I don't have time to read all the comics. But he does like 3-hour long videos where it's like he essentially has the digital comic and keeps it on each panel, explains what's happening in the panel, reads any dialogue. What I tend to do is I put them on when I go to bed, and it just like, it's great. I just absorb things. You know, Tom Holland's Spider-Man blew past my expectations. Like, he just molds into that role. Yeah, Tom Holland is by far the best screen Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire was a good Spider-Man, but a bad Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield was a good Peter Parker, an iffy Spider-Man at best. They both suffered from bad writing. And I mean, I enjoyed both the Maguire era and the Garfield era films, like, a lot. But Tom Holland is just like another level. It's like the first Deadpool from one of the, yeah. like, I think the original, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man series, those films were good. They were definitely good films, at least in my eyes. But they weren't good Marvel films. But I suppose we'll have to wait and see what happens in this next Spider-Man film, won't we? Hearing what a bunch of the rumors are is, I am so excited for this film. I feel the same. Yeah. I think the reason we enjoyed the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was because there wasn't much Marvel films to set the bar. Yeah. And then the reason that we still look back at it with some kind of kindness is because of nostalgia. For definite. But, like, we can all agree that the Garfield Spider-Man films had some pretty awful scripting. And I'm not saying the MCU ones are perfect. There's definitely problems with them. But I think Maguire just brings not Maguire, like Tom Holland. He brings the right energy to the role. He's got that youthful that youthful exuberance. Dolph Lundgren Punisher is the best Marvel movie. I haven't seen it. So, you could be right. Personally, I think the best Marvel movie is Big Hero 6. But that's not like a main series MCU film, so. Tom Holland in Homecoming was basically like, oh, you sweet summer child, yeah. It's horrible. I watched the first 5 minutes and couldn't finish it. Fair. Yeah, I love Big Hero 6, and I'd love to see them actually incorporate some of the characters from Big Hero 6 into the main MCU. I think that would be, like, the best. But we'll have to see if that'll ever happen. I doubt it will, to be honest. I'd just love to see... I would love to see a live-action Baymax. It would be goofy as hell, and I would love it with my entire being. Baymax is best boy. Live action drunk Baymax scene, exactly. And you can get the fat cat and recreate a hairy baby scene. Oh man, it would be a delight. It would be so good. D2, 4, and 5. I'm very excited about the Hawkeye series that just had a trailer drop. I think that's going to be very good. Marvel should be paying you for the pitches. Man. Marvel's got that money spare. I'm sure they wouldn't notice a little bit. A little bit going off the side to fund my crazy ideas. Yeah, I think I'd really love to see... So know how in Into the Spider-Verse there was all the different animation styles in the one film? I'd really love to see if they could recreate the kind of mixture of animation and live action, and put animated Miles Morales into a Spider-Man film. Just have, like, nobody mention that it looks weird. Nobody mention that it's strange. But just have animated Miles Morales just appear with the live action characters. I think it would be brilliant. Did you see the Matrix trailer? I don't know if I'm watching Matrix trailer or a fucking John Wick trailer. I did see the Matrix trailer. I have no real nostalgia for the Matrix. I only watched it for the first time maybe a couple of years ago. It's one of those films that it was alright. Kind of enjoyed it. Not super hyped about this new one. I've also not seen John Wick. So it's one of those films that I need to get around to watching, but I'd never find the time. They had a cartoon Spider Pig in the film, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched. Yeah, you're right. See, I object to Spider Pig. I really do not like Spider Pig. And the guys that I work with know this. Alarmingly so. I do not like. Oh, I missed a step. Oh, I'm an idiot. What a dummy. I don't like when they make animals superheroes. Spider Pig, quite frankly, can go die. Crypto the Superdog, more like Crypto the Stupid Idea. Comet the Super Horse, more like, why have you made a horse a superhero? Nobody wants this. It's baffling. Beppo Beppo the Super Monkey? Like, why is there a monkey called Beppo, and why does it have the powers of a superhero? Why? Hi, Oblique! Welcome on in. You've caught me mid going off on one. What about Howard the Duck? Howard the Duck is different, because Howard the Duck has Howard the Duck powers. Howard the Duck isn't, we're going to take Superman and we're going to make him a duck. Okay, let me correct you guys. I'm not saying that animals cannot be superheroes. What I'm saying is that a superhero version of an animal shouldn't exist. Like Crypto the Superdog is a dog with Superman's powers. Comet the Superhorse is a horse with Supergirl's powers. Spider Pig is Spider-Man but a pig. Squirrel Girl, she is a superhero with powers that emulate a squirrel. That's fine. Rocket Raccoon's powers are that he is Rocket Raccoon. He's not, this is Star-Lord but he's a raccoon. That's a different thing. Howard the Duck's powers are that he's an angry duck. Again, it's... Anyway. How are you doing, Oblique? I hope you're having a good day. D21, D22. What are Mickey Mouse's powers? Mickey Mouse's powers are having too much money and having been created by a Nazi sympathizer. Wait. Is that a superpower? Oof. I can see the steam leaving your body. See, I get angry about this quite a lot because I really, genuinely, there is a Justice League of pets in DC universe. There are so many super pets that they have made their own Justice League, and I hate it. There's one comic arc where Comet the Superhorse becomes a man and falls in love with Supergirl, but can't tell Supergirl because he is the horse that she rode as a kid. How? It makes no sense. At least, nothing in comics are real, but they're grounded in some form of reality. A horse becoming a man and trying to fuck its owner, that's just another step. I'm good. And yourself? Yeah, I'm alright. I've had a nice day actually. It's been a pleasant day. Work wasn't too bad. Yeah. And now I'm just chilling and chatting. Creative freedom, also probably some weirdo's fucking fanfiction draft got mixed in. Probably. That's just every horse. Didn't Zeus do that all the time? Yeah, but let's not get started on things that the Greeks wrote about, because ancient Greek mythology is just all sorts of fucking. I mean, and equally, Loki, in the historical Loki, transformed himself into a horse, got pregnant, and then made baby horses. So it's not just DC that do weird stuff. Actually, I think that might be just actually Greek mythology, Loki, and nothing to do with Marvel. But I don't know. It seems less weird to me, Loki turning into an animal and trying to fuck, than an animal turning into a human and trying to fuck. Hey, I enjoy Greek mythology. It's Pepe love all round. I mean, you ain't wrong. Greek mythology's a thing. Let's go with Norse mythology on that one. You are correct, Echo. I got my mythologies wrong. It's Norse, not Greek. Which, I mean, Norse mythology's also just a lot. All mythology's a lot, if you really think about it. Like English mythology, there was a lady that lived in a lake who had a magic sword, and she named the king. Or, magic sword stuck in a stone. He who pulls it will become the king. It's all a bit fucking bonkers, let's be honest. And to get back to my Norse mythology course, I kind of enjoy learning about sort of what people believe in and believed in and stuff, but like some of it is just it's another level of bonkers. So on par with the Bible. I mean, you're right. The Bible has some weird things in. All religious text is very peculiar to read from an external point of view. How did we get onto this? Oh, I was angry at Spider-Pig. Okay, that makes sense. I can track this conversation back. Speaking of Spider-Pig and building things, kind of sensible segue. Have any of you seen the Daily Bugle Lego set, the new one? Because that kit looks beautiful. Spider-Pig causes Graham to go on a tangent. Confirmed. Yeah. That might be my biggest tangential anger since the lasagna conversation. Got a link for it. I will pull up a picture. Because once again, I am easily distracted. And today just seems to be day of Graham getting distracted. Gonna make sure this doesn't automatically pull up my address or anything. Okay, cool. We all good? Here it is. Let's make it a bit bigger. Wow. Okay. So it's an expensive kit. It's very expensive. But you can already kind of see the extent of the minifigs that come with it. It's also big. Like I saw this in the Lego store the other day. So you've got the spider car, which is super cool. How much is the Strike Rouge? I can't actually remember how much I paid for this. I think it was $32.99. I think, but I'm not sure. You've got J. Jonah Jameson. You've got Peter Parker in his little desk. there's just there's so many details to it. It's so cool. And it comes with, I think it's something like 25 minifigures. Yeah, you got Spider Pig. Yeah, and here are the minifigs it comes with. So you got Spider-Man, Mysterio, Venom, Daredevil, Spider-Gwen, who is like, oh, chef's kiss. Black Cat, someone who I don't know. That's not even all of them. Where are the rest of them?
Opening parenthesis colon.
Opening parenthesis colon. Indeed. Thank you for the resub, Dart. I really appreciate it. You the best. Yeah, so it comes with 25 minifigures. Which is insane. As an absolutely insane number of minifigures. It's crazy. Yeah, I kind of want it, but at a steep price of £275, it's a bit more than I can justify. Anyway, let's get back to building some Gundam, shall we? I think we're nearly at the point of having the leg actually assembled and then doing stickers. So I'm probably just going to get the stickers finished today and not get the waist unit done, and then we'll get the waist unit done on Wednesday. I'm glad I got to catch the stream. I just got back from my sister's wedding reception. How was it? I hope you had a good time. Yeah, I thought I'd do a random Monday stream, as I didn't stream last night. I was too sleepy. That set is cheap. It's only 481k. Damn, son. How much is the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon in the old Canada? I'm happy we got to catch you. Hell yeah. It was an amazing day, so much fun. Oh, I'm glad. And now you get to look forward to the most exciting thing that's happening, which is this weekend. Obviously way more exciting than a silly wedding. It's gonna be nice. I'm really looking forward to actually going out. I haven't been to a pub in a very long time. Oh. Messed that up, didn't I? I'm excited for this weekend, which reminds me, I need to send you a message. Send me a message. The super complicated one, which is out of stock, was 900 Canadian. Okay. So that's like 680 in the UK. They've got it in stock currently at my local Lego store. And every time I either walk in there or walk past there and I see it, because they've got one assembled in their display thing, I fall more in love with it. And then I feel more pained that I can't afford it. Because that is too much money. It's far too much money. I wish I could justify that much money. Alas, I cannot. Okay, the leg is fully assembled. So let's have a quick vacuum of the desk. And then we're going to get the stickers on the leg and see how much time there is left after that. I might start on the waist unit because it's not too complicated. But I might just go to bed. Remember, Graham, just win the Euro Millions. Man, that's the goal. I'm still here, just playing some American Truck Simulator. Hell yeah. Is that like Euro Truck Simulator, but worse? Okay. So we only got one sticker on the front of the legs. Yes, but in America. Okay. So, what you mean is driving on the wrong side of the road. 38. Why am I being so, like, savage towards America right now? And that goes centrally placed, top of the kneecap. Just there. Spicy. It's a mood. As an American, I can say, damn. I mean, if I've got permission to roast America. And then what leg's this? This is this leg. Sticker number 40. So you working today then, Oblique? Or have you got the day off? Wait, it's like you would have already finished work. Time of day. Isn't it? Is it? Am I going mad? He's Polish and I will forever stand by it. Wow. I worked and then went grocery shopping and now I get to see you. It's 5 PM. Okay, cool. I kind of... I don't know. I always sort of forget that we're in completely different time zones. I always just realised I haven't put some of the stickers on the back of the leg on this one. But, you know what? I think I'm not going to do those ones right now. I don't want to. Oh, there's nothing you can do to make me. Number 9 and number 10, okay. Number 9. Such a sassy Perseus today. I'm allowed to be a sassy boy sometimes. Might be something to do with the fact that I had 12 hours sleep last night, but I'm actually quite awake today, which is odd for me. I'm used to being like just exhausted all the time. So suddenly not being exhausted it's a very weird feeling. The last time you were this sassy, you were cussing out Bruce, or is that a daily thing? I mean, I I do sass Bruce a lot. I sass Bruce probably a lot more than he deserves. But I mean, he's my best mate. He is my platonic soulmate. I need to remind him why I'm a terrible person sometimes. So he has to get all of the sass. I'd rather have Sassy Graham than Emo Graham, yeah. Guys, you're being too nice. Can we just, like, stop? Because you're gonna make me cry. I don't know what to do when people are saying nice things about me. It makes me feel weird. Sticker number 3. Can we just get a podcast and call it What Really Grinds My Gears with Sassy Graham? Just me shouting about Spider Pig all the time. It's like an hour each week of me just going off on why Spider Pig is an abomination and deserves to be burnt at the stake. Just wait till the weekend. I can be super duper nice. No, I will cry. Do you remember? Was anyone here the first time that I think I'd just been raided, and then a whole bunch of people started gifting subs. I think this might have been the day that I had to put a timer on all of my video things because you guys realised that there was no cooldown on it. And you guys made me cry just by being the nicest human beings. And genuinely broke me. It was the best. Anyway, if I join a stream one day and see Gray wearing an AFI t-shirt and wearing black eye makeup, I am unfollowing it instantly. Bet. Yeah, fair. Am I gonna get to meet you at the weekend? Yeah. We have a clip of the chaos. I'm not sure about the happy tears though. Look, that was a lot. I think that was also the first time that I'd actually had people gift subs, I think, and that in itself is just horrifically overwhelming. Like I don't react super big when people gift subs here, but in reality that's because I don't know how to react. The fact that somebody would be willing to spend money on me producing content when they get nothing back for it other than me making these streams is no oblique. You stop that. You stop that right now. No, cease. Yeah, I never know. I should have expected that. I walked into that one. That was... I always get a scolding cease. You do get the cease because I'm not worth your money. Oh man, I'm getting tired now. No, you stop that. But yeah. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. I never know what to do when people gift subs. So like, it might come across that I don't really care. But it's just because I don't know what to do. I'll stop subbing if you agree Spider Pig is a likeable character. Spider Pig is horrific and should die. I just realised another reason that you're a genius, you have a magnifier. Yeah, this is it's a weird thing. You can see it better from this angle. You can put it over. Can I make it work? Can I make it work? Does it work if I do the thing? No. Basically, you light a flat on a page, and then you can look at it, and it magnifies it. The down. The down thing. I love it. I just realized there's been a lack of queue times today due to a lack of Jamie. Oh, why did you have to say that? Okay, what flavor cubed up? If I still had any money, I would give some more subs. Dot, you need no Dot. It works as a paperweight too. It does, yeah. I think that it's a cartographer's lens, so it's designed to magnify maps so that you can read them magnified on a flat surface without having to like be standing up looking over the top of it. If you put it in a socket transfer, it is very weighty. Oh. It's a very good. I don't know what key you pick one. Okay, I'm gonna do the 3x3 because I'm boring. We want that one. Is that perhaps for your secret Masonic meetings? No. I'm not wearing the Mason ring today. Thank you for the gift sub, Innovate. Again, super appreciate it. The Spider Pig is not Bay. Spider Pig is a horrific abomination and does not deserve life. Okay. I think that's successfully mixed up. Let's see if I can do this in any sort of speed, shall we? David coming in with the well-timed health check. Bay versus horrific abomination. Almost made me spit my water out. Ah. Oh god, there's a hype train close. Okay. Let's not do a hype train. Let's not. Let's do Rubik's Cube instead. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That oblique. Cease. Gonna get the long cease this time. Oh man. Okay, I've already balked this like pretty bad. This is not gonna be quick. It's gonna be disappointing, and I'm not gonna enjoy it. So I'll pay attention to chat again in a second. I'm concentrating. As much as I know this isn't gonna be like quick, I still want it to be as quick as it can be. Hit. There you go. Okay. Spicy. Thank you for the 100 biddies, oblique, but still, cease. I'ma need you to stop. Okay. Now, we get back to what we were doing before. We do the stickers. We got a 65 and a 66 and a 64 and a 67. Did I do these just on the outside? Can we get that as a voice clip? I need you to stop. My hotel room is so damn warm. The heating is on. I don't know how to turn it off. Rip. That is a big rip. I don't enjoy that for you. I always find the best thing about staying in a hotel is being able to have air conditioning and being able to just abuse the crap out of it. Call the front desk, they should be able to tell you how to change it. Yeah, that's probably a good shout. What time is it? It is 10:25. I think the plan is to go for maybe another... Oh, do you know what? We're so close to having this leg done. I might try and get the hips done. You just made me want to rewatch the Only Cartoons Harry Potter skit. I don't know if I've seen that. It just reminds me of Snape from the Harry Potter musical, though, because the Harry Potter musical is great. It makes me wet myself with laughter. Not literally, but it's very funny. Oh, I'm doing things just off the camera. You should... Innovate, you should be able to just post a link. I think I've got it set up so that anyone who is subscribbled can post links without needing permission. Because people who are going to pay money to me are probably not going to send me dick pics. I would really hope.
Cartoons, yeah.
Today, children, we'll be learning the summoning spell Accio, one of the oldest spells in history. Simply say Accio, followed by whatever it is your heart desires. Oh, and don't forget to swish and flick the shit out of your wand like this.
I have seen this.
Oh, Accio, Bob.
Run, stop.
Yeah, I have seen that before. Subscribbled. Yeah, have you not heard Subscribbled before? Subscribbled is the correct term. So people who are subscribed, people who are subscribbled are subscribblers. It's much more fun than subscribers. Oh, come on. These stickers are super annoying because they're a pain. You got to line them up with 2 different points. And they're just a pain to actually get lined up properly. That seemed to work, though. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is that possibly I'll get this done. And then we'll attempt to get the waist unit, the hips done. And then we'll call it a night. They do have work tomorrow. Water slides. I mean, look. If anything, I think positioning water slides is easier because until you've actually sealed it down to the surface, you can relatively freely move it around. Whereas with stickers, you can't. I do like water slides. It's just currently I don't have the capacity to do them and seal them. One day soon. I did my first RG Soundspeed with normal stickers. Was it not a good time? Come on. There we go. Actually worked out well. It took longer than the water slide. Like, yeah, but I think that is down to that though. It's like it just takes longer for you to get the placement correct because you can't move them once they're set. Okay, I need 1s and 2s. Okay, 1 on this side and 2 on the other side. Okay, that is all of the leg stickers done. And then I should probably break the joints. So we now have 2 legs. Pew, 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 pew. Leggies. Ooh. Little pink leggy boys. Now we go back to the manual. And we find the waist unit. We see that the time is 10:33. We look at how complicated the waist unit is. How many stickers are on the waist unit? Quite a few. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to do the sensible thing. And I'm not going to rush into doing another step because I am getting to the point of tiredness where my eyes are starting to close on their own. I think I need to go to bed. I think it's better for me to leave the waist to do another day when I can actually concentrate on it. Do the sensible thing and only do 2 steps more? No. Cease. But like I say, we've got 2 legs done. I'm quite pleased that we managed to get a leg done in 2.5 hours. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that I'm pleased that I got a leg done in 2.5 hours. That's so long for just doing a leg. But it is what it is. Let's jump to my dumb big face. Let's have the dumb big face cam on. So I will be back on Wednesday. Possibly twice. So I have a day off on Wednesday. So I'm thinking about doing a daytime stream like I was doing last week. So starting similar time to when I was doing them last week. But I don't know exactly what time yet though. So it'll be in the morning going to lunchtime BST, so I don't know what that works out for. I think it's very, very early hours in the morning for America. Suicidal Pokemon? No, you can't fall. You have to stay up here forever. But then I'm also planning on doing my normal evening stream as long as I'm awake enough. Now, like I said earlier, my cold's basically gone now. I am feeling a hell of a lot better than I was. So theoretically, I should be well enough to do an evening stream as well. But we will we'll have to see on the day. Hopefully though we can get the waist unit done and start on the torso of this kit, which is where the real cool colour bits start coming in. So let's see who's around that we can raid. Ooh, I've got the hiccups now. Is there anybody currently building Gundam that isn't us? Oh, somebody's building the real grade new Gundam. The P Bandai Heavy Weapon System version. Yeah, let's go raid this person. We're gonna go raid Thick Gunpla. Not seen them before. But why not? Let's see what they're like together, I guess. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tonight. I don't say it often enough, but the fact that you guys give me the opportunity to do this and give me a reason to carry on doing it genuinely means a lot. I always look forward to when I stream, and I always look forward to talking to you guys. And you always make my nights like just that much more enjoyable. So thank you for always being here, and for being nice, and for being cool, and for letting me shout about how Spider Pig deserves to die, because Spider Pig is the worst. But for now, enough of that. We're gonna go and raid Thick Gunpla. Let's show them some love in chat, and let's just see what they're all about. Until next time. I spelt the name wrong. Wow. Graham can't spell. Until next time, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you later.
Because I'm tired. And I'm forcing my yawns to you. Raid!
Leave me be, damn it. I don't want to go to sleep.
Yo! Oh shit! Oh boy, oh boy.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank y'all so much.